Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Polkzoo Channel and the Guitar Ladder System. Here I'm playing a Garcia where the parts come from all over the world, but it's assembled in Japan. This one is a Model 2. And I own quite a few Garcia guitars. If you can find a good one, they're a lot of value for the money. I love a flame maple back on on a nylon string. I think it adds a nice voice even if it's not solid. This is really, this one's a little bit rough, but it really has a great tone. But I'm in a flamenco tuning where you have the low E as a D and the G string is an F sharp. And what I want this video today to talk about is my Polkzoo channel really is an expression of freedom for me. And so I don't want to be locked into just talking about guitars and music, because I'm really into metaphysics. I'm really into consciousness development. I've been doing transcendental meditation for 40 years, and I do celebrity impersonations. I've got a lot of things that are all related to my creativity. So, I don't want to get emails saying shut the hell up and just play your guitar. I'm just going to delete you from my page if you do. Just because, I'm 70 years old, I don't want to hear that shit, But if you enjoy the channel, I appreciate you enjoying it. And but anyway, I'm going to be discussing metaphysics, quantum physics. I do celebrity impersonations. I got real into guitar in my life, probably a little more than I should have. I'm discussing different guitars. But today I'm doing this tuning. I've talked about it before, but it's just a really great tuning. And the nice thing about working in altered tunings, it forces you to listen. And you listen with your ear and your musical mind, which is what the guitar ladder system creates, by the way. Some people have trouble understanding my guitar ladder system, but one of the best analogies I can use is it'd be like if you wanted to learn Spanish and you moved into a household where everybody just speaks Spanish. You just immerse yourself in it. Well, the guitar ladder system teaches the 10 different systems of improvisation in a very organic manner where you immerse yourself in it through my 100 studies. I don't send them all at once. I send them one at a time. And it really wakes up. It creates a musical ear. It creates a musical mind. It installs a guitar teaching software, so to speak, in your own subconscious mind. It's a huge value for $199. You can order at stevezookguitars.com. If you put SC 1097 in the comment box or just email that to me, I'll put you down for some bonus material. But anyway, this is such a cool tuning. So some of the simple forms you can do in this tuning is just two-string things like this. You can just do two strings with the open. Really sounds nice. You can add little hammer-ons. Do forms like this. Now again, this is not meant to all go together as like a tune. It's developing improvisational skills is the key to a quantum leap in your playing and understanding of music and understanding music on more of an intuitive level, wrapping your subconscious and conscious around it and learning to hear ideas that are trying to flow to you, but they're clogged right now. So the guitar ladder system for $199 it really works, folks. You can do patterns like this. See this. I don't always do the perfect video, so I don't want to hear whining about that. Forms like that. Like this. patterns. Again, it's that improvisation. I mean, every day I try to work on single note technique at least an hour or two every day. When I was young, I used to practice scales 5-6 hours a day. It was crazy. But you want to improvise. And again, working in altered tunings, I keep one guitar in dad-gad all the time. I love dad-gad on steel string. I keep several of my nylon strings, I think I own about 10, in this flamenco tuning where the G is an F sharp. And I recently took an old made in Japan Yamaha that I'm selling. It really sounds great, and lowered, made the high string the same as the D and the low E string. I think I was not quite at concert pitch on that guitar, but I have 3 of these the same. So as opposed to with a tuning like this, I have the high E the same as the D string, and it really sounds great. Here's some chords that are kind of cool too. I kind of call them John McLaughlin style chords. They kind of hint at the primordial soup, the universe, when it was just kind of a soupy state in the beginning before it created elements and planets and all that stuff. In fact, I have a song called Transformation that's on my CD, which is actually reviewed at Vintage Guitar Magazine. If you go to Vintage Guitar and put in Steve Zook, you can read the review. But I was actually able to it's a full band piece on nylon string, and it's kind of a tribute to John McLaughlin. I was actually able to get it to him, and he actually emailed me back and said he appreciated it, which was really cool. But chords like this kind of have that mysterious, meditative, primordial soup. And again, working in altered tunings is really good for your musical mind, your musical ear, because it forces you to listen more. I'm not very warmed up, so I shouldn't try my fast licks right now. It takes me a good hour to warm up. I find, and I don't mean this as an ego trip, but it's just true, The more technique you have, the longer it takes. And if you have a lot of technique, it takes easy an hour to really warm up, So I do a lot of sequence scales where I'm repeating. Here's another great chord in this tuning. Chord. Here's another kind of a John McLaughlin style. Yeah, again, I'm not warmed up enough to do my fast stuff. I probably should wait, but I don't always have time to warm up for an hour or so. That's kind of nice. Yeah, if you want to try this tuning, just make the low E a D, and then make the G string an F sharp. But yeah, my Polkzoo channel is about freedom to me. So I'm not just going to talk about guitars. I'm going to talk about metaphysics, quantum physics, how to cooperate with the universe and the laws of the universe to make your life easier, more joyful, create more abundance and prosperity, and evolve as consciousness. And I do life coaching. I can do sessions online, like on FaceTime, and a lot of people have gotten a lot of benefits from it. I have my own program called Time Aligned Transformation Lock, which helps you learn to align yourself in the here and now and align yourself with the quantum field, the unified field, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, in order to make your life easier and more joyful and be more prosperous in abundance and create more abundance, or I'd like to say to align with abundance. And a great affirmation, which is really simple but can be very powerful, is abundance and prosperity is my natural state. Try to wrap your head around the fact that abundance and prosperity is always trying to flow to you, but we block it with negative emotions. We block it with negative thoughts. Be careful what you focus on. Don't jump into the quicksand of negative thoughts, because it just zaps your energy. But try to wrap your head around the fact, and have positive faith in money matters without trying to figure out how. Just believe in your future, believe in your prosperity, believe in your abundance. Don't put limits on what can happen in your life, because the universe is about delivering delivering the impossible. Miracles are natural. Anyway, this is I'm warming up a little bit. This is such a neat tuning. But yeah, I really like these Carlos guitars. I've got, I don't know, probably at least 5 or 6 of them. Some sound better than others, but I think this one was played more. But yeah, if you can find a good one, they're pretty cool. Anyway, so simple forms like this. And then, like I said, the kind of McLaughlin primordial soup. I don't have a monitor, so I'm not quite sure exactly how you can or cannot see, so. But again, working alto tunings is super important. It helps you learn to hear. You don't have to figure out the name of every chord. You listen for sounds and and you experiment with where the sounds might want to go. By the way, if you want to advertise on my YouTube channel and you have a decent budget, I really hate to mess around for less than 10 grand, because I want to do more than most people would do. But if you're a big corporation or whatever size company you are, try to have some patience. Let's talk without getting too definitive, because I've got 2,600 videos. I can give you some great cross-pollination. I can put links in descriptions. I can do more than one video. I can put your movie in front of more than one, but I kind of hate to mess around for less than 10 grand. But you can I put a lot of hard work into my YouTube channel. You can get a lot of benefit from it. I've got a lot of people that are a pretty broad section of demographics, and they love the music and the guitar. So if you're interested, send me an email to polkzoo@gmail.com, but try to have some patience. Let's take some time to talk about some options, get to know each other a little bit, talk about some options, so we're not just doing one thing. Try to keep an open mind. Here's one of the hardest chords I do in this tuning. That's a hard. It just has a nice. You can do things like this. I kind of do it. So that's kind of a cool little thing there. Anyway, yeah, these nylon. I love nylon string. I'd like to do a whole album. Anyway, so yeah, these Garcias are cool. This one's in Model 2, made in the 70s. Parts and wood from all over the world. They put it together in Japan. It's got a nice voice. So anyway, I better cut this video short before it goes too. Yeah, so the D string, and then the low E becomes a D, and then the G string becomes an F sharp. And it just has a really interesting quality. Anyway, so let's all keep the positive faith. Remember, be very careful what you focus on, and try my affirmation about 20 times a day quietly in your mind. Abundance and prosperity is my natural state. And then I usually, after doing that about 10 times in the day quietly in your mind with no pressure and no, intense results-oriented type attitude, also say, abundance and prosperity miracles are my natural state. Got to learn to push your own buttons, folks. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Stay positive.